This is Charlotte. She is our guinea pig for the aging process. What I have here on her face is the basic makeup that was in the original girls video. She has the shadow on her eyes, the eyeliner, eyebrow pencil, mascara, and for the show she will have false eyelashes cut in half, which I will send out I'll Xerox a little cheat sheet for you. And then she will also have liquid eyeliner on her eyes also. We did not do the lashes and the liquid eyeliner today, but I wanted to show you how to do some aging on a face that is very young and very fair. So we're starting out, I started out with the highlights and the lowlights. So what I did was I made Charlotte scrunch her forehead. Scrunch for me. No, up. There you go. And you put the dark lines inside the whatever creases you can find and the highlight on top of it. Again with the nose, scrunch the nose. There, perfect. Again, put the lines in where the natural creases are. Then we've got shading over on the temples and the bottom of the cheeks, underneath the cheekbone. Again on that side, and then down both sides of the nose and up into the eye. And then under the chin, she's got one or two lines at the Adam apple is good, and then on the sides. Now this is what it looks like before it's blended. So we're going to go ahead and blend it, and then we're going to add some color to her cheeks, and we should be fairly, and then we're going to also add a natural color to her lips, and then we'll be pretty much done. So once you get the color on, the idea is to blend it until it's just making the shading on the skin. We don't want to see lines. Now you can use either the shading, look up for me, the shading for in the Ben Nye kit, the brown and the white like she did, or you can use the pencils. The black Ben Nye pencil and the white Ben Nye pencil work very well for the highlighting of the wrinkles, or the appearance of the wrinkles. You want this very, very subtle. You don't want to be able to see a bunch of lines. You want just the illusion of shading and shadowing. So you don't want her to look like she's been in a Cats production. She's not been in a Cats production. She is just trying to be gracefully aged. See how that blends right in? And we still, down in the creases, it's a little harder to erase. If you find yourself erasing too much, you can scrunch your forehead again, and the darker will stay in the creases, and then you'll just be blending it into the highlights, so that works pretty well too. And then we're going to do the bottom of the cheekbones again. Up, thank you. Neck. This stuff does dry, so as you're putting it on, if you're using the Ben Nye kit, I would put some on the back of your hand and then start taking it from the back of your hand. Otherwise you'll have a heavy hand and it'll look way too contrived. Okay, so she's got some appearance of age on here, but it's not really super noticeable. If you get it a little too thick, but it's all movable until you set it with powder. So you can kind of go over it with a brush or with highlights or with whatever you need to do. I'm going to put a little bit more white in this area up here in between these two wrinkles and blend. Q-tips are good erasers. And your sponge, your makeup sponge, is a very good eraser. Now we're also going to put some white highlight down the middle of the nose, so not only do you shade the sides of the nose with the dark, you're going to shade the top of the nose light. We're trying to make the nose look a little longer. Everybody knows that as you age, your nose gets longer. So we're giving Charlotte a longer nose. Now we're going to put a little bit of the red on her cheeks. Let's do this one. And on an older lady, it's going to be right here, underneath the eyes. Again, put it on the back of your hand. I did not do that, and it'll make it a little easier to blend than what I'm doing. Just want it right here on the apples so that she looks like an older lady that's just been kissed by the sun. That's a good shade on you. That particular one, sorry.
That's pretty.
Okay, so we're looking pretty good. So now she's going to go and she'll put something fairly natural on her lips. And I think I'm going to highlight just a little bit more on the tops of your eyes here. I know you have eyeshadow, but it's not standing out enough. You want it whiter so that it really makes your eyes pop. So I'm adding a little bit more highlight here. So this is what I would do for someone that's as young as Charlotte that needs a little bit of aging. And from this stage, this will give the appearance of her having just a few creases here and there, and it looks fairly natural, and you'll be able to see all of her expressions. So if you have any questions, you can give me a call, 404-934-5733. Thanks.